The most dangerous person in the room is not the one who screams, throws tantrums, or visibly hates you. It is the one who understands your every emotion, maps out your insecurities, and mirrors your deepest desires, all while remaining completely detached from you on an emotional level. We all know about the classic dark triad personalities, like narcissists, Machiavellians, and psychopaths. Society has trained us to spot them. We look for the arrogant boss, the violently impulsive partner, or the cold, calculating scammer. But modern psychology has identified a personality type that sits perfectly hidden in the shadows, far more complex, and much harder to spot. It is called the Dark Empath. To understand why this personality is so lethal, you have to understand how empathy actually works. Empathy is generally divided into two categories: cognitive empathy and affective empathy. Affective empathy is what normal people feel. If you see someone crying, you feel a knot in your stomach. You share their pain. Cognitive empathy, however, is simply the ability to understand what someone else is feeling without actually feeling it yourself. A dark empath possesses incredibly high cognitive empathy, but has almost zero affective empathy. They treat your emotions like a puzzle to be solved, a machine to be hacked. When you are going through a difficult time, they know exactly what to say to make you feel safe. They will sit with you, listen to your problems, and give you the exact comforting words your inner child is begging to hear. They become your safe space. But do they feel your pain? No. They are simply gathering data. This makes them incredibly charming, highly persuasive, and ultimately, the ultimate social chameleons. They know how to mirror your personality, making you feel like you have known them your entire life. You will think you have met your soulmate, your perfect business partner, or your best friend. But beneath that warm surface, their mind is purely analytical. They never let their own emotions blind their judgment. They are playing a game of emotional chess, and they are always 10 steps ahead. If you ever cross them, or if you simply stop being useful to them, the mask slips, and because they spent months, or years, gathering data on you, they know exactly where your deepest insecurities are. They know your childhood traumas, your fears of abandonment, and your secret shame. And they will use those exact things against you without a single drop of hesitation or remorse. The betrayal hurts 10 times more because it comes from the person you thought understood you the best. But here is the terrifying truth about dark empaths. Their traits are not always a disadvantage in the modern world. In fact, society often rewards them. In high-stress situations, like a crisis, a massive corporate layoff, or an intense business negotiation, their ability to understand emotions without being blinded by them makes them unmatched leaders. They see the board clearly, while everyone else is drowning in panic and sentimentality. They can fire 100 employees with a perfectly crafted sympathetic speech, and then go eat a luxury dinner without losing a second of sleep. They're surgeons operating on human emotions with a freezing cold scalpel. So, how do you spot a dark empath before it is too late? You look for the discrepancies. Look for the person who always says the exact perfect thing, but whose eyes remain completely still and calm. Look for the subtle micro-expressions of boredom or contempt when you are pouring your heart out. Notice how they handle boundaries. A normal person respects a boundary because they feel bad making you uncomfortable. A dark empath will test your boundary just to see how far they can push you, treating it as an experiment. They use guilt trips that are so sophisticated, you will end up apologizing to them after they hurt you. To protect yourself, you must stop being so easily impressed by charm. Charm is a verb. It is an action someone does to you, not a magical quality they possess. When you meet someone who seems too perfect, who understands you too well too quickly, step back. Do not give away your trauma on the first date or the first business meeting. Keep your cards close to your chest. The dark empath thrives on your open heart. If you shut the door and remain stoic, they will quickly lose interest and move on to an easier target. Remember, the ultimate power play is not to outsmart them, but to become completely unreadable to them.